welcome to the Flow. Now, this past week, I had Flow a Ladies Dialogue, and to say that it did what needed to be done is truly an understatement. The words were just flowing as they should flow. The message was just on point, and it literally, y'all, had me in tears. And experiencing that level of vulnerability as I'm speaking and sharing to this group of ladies really just does something on the inside of me, and just really emphasizes that I'm doing exactly what it is that I am called to do and that I'm supposed to be doing in this season. Now, considering that, I want to just share a portion of what we talked about during Flow, because I feel like it's something that more people need to hear, and it's something that is truly hindering a lot of people from reaching their highest potential. Now, considering social media, and I've said this before, social media has literally taken over our entire generation. I feel like social media has done more negative than good for our generation, but a lot of people don't take the time to really acknowledge that, or try to take a different route when considering that. Now, I feel like with this generation, and just considering people doing things differently, or doing new things, or accomplishing or going after their goals and their dreams, I feel like we seek our validation from social media, and this is something that I really want to get away from. I feel like when people don't get the approval or the support or the reactions that they're looking for when they post and share new things that they're doing on social media, that begins to discourage them, and that begins to make them feel like they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I feel like that's not fair. I feel like a lot of people aren't living to their fullest and highest potential because they're looking and searching for validation from people behind a screen that don't even have that courage or confidence within themselves. So how can we seek that validation and that approval from people who don't even approve of themselves, or are too comfortable, or are just comfortable in the same space that they're in? So I just want to encourage and uplift our people who want to do more, who want to do better, who don't feel like they're getting that approval from social media, that we have to continue to press on through that. I feel like even with me personally, and just doing new things and having Welcome to the Flow and even Flow, I don't seek my validation from social media. I seek my validation from the higher power, because I know that I'm doing what it is that I was put on this earth to do, whether people agree with that or see that or not. So at the end of the day, either now or later, you're going to understand that it takes small steps. It takes small acts of confidence and courage to just do it, that makes you blow up, and that makes people see okay, dang, she's really doing what she said she was going to do. She started here and now she's here. And just having enough confidence and courage to press on when you feel like you're not getting to where you want to be is what makes you successful. It's not doing things just because people don't approve of it or people don't support you. It's still doing what you desire and what you are called to do, even when you're not supported or praised or approved by those who we may want to be all of that from. So I said all that to say we cannot continue to allow the validation from social media and what other people have to say about what we're doing to dictate whether we're doing what we're supposed to be doing or not. I feel like so many young people, men and women, have so many amazing goals and dreams, but they're not going after it, and they're not pursuing it because they don't feel like it's going to be approved or supported by those who are on social media. And that's why it's so important to just do things behind closed doors, do things anyways, and not just do things just because you're going to get this reaction or this amount of support or this approval from people on social media, but doing it because you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing, regardless of if you're supported or not. Because at the end of the day, there are a group of people, maybe outside of your personal social media, who need what you have to offer, who are looking for who are looking for what you're capable of. And sometimes we surround ourselves in friend groups and in relationships and in social media platforms with people who really don't see us properly. And this is something that we've talked about previously. You have to determine your own worth. You have to determine your own capabilities and be so confident and strong in that no matter who believes in you or who sees you in that way, you continue to do what it is that you are called to do or what you find purpose in. So I just want to encourage more people, do what you want to do and don't focus so much on it's not going to be popular, it's not going to be the thing to do, or I'm not going to be supported, because at the end of the day, you really never know what you're capable of until you take that small step. Dip your foot in the water and stop being afraid of taking that first step because you want it to just blow up now. Like, slow and steady honestly wins the race. And I believe that when we take our steps and when we do those small acts, that is where success comes from. But we will never see success as a generation if we continue to focus all of our energy on the approval behind social media. Social media is not the determining factor for what we are capable of. Honestly, I feel like all of us have something on the inside of us that pushes us to be able to do what we are called to do, but so many of us don't take the time to tap into that and really learn that and get to know that, and also just not being strong enough in our mental states to be able to take the road. It doesn't matter if it doesn't happen overnight or if it takes years to become successful. Google, Amazon, Apple, and all these high-end companies, they didn't just, oh, I have an idea and overnight it got this much pub and it got this much, support. It took time to get where they are, and it's going to be the same for you. So stop being too lazy to put that work in and too discouraged and having so much doubt that you just miss out on what you are capable of or what may be attached to your name. And for me, I feel like I have made it a point to just look past what I see on the surface and continue to press on, because I know that my future is bright, but it's going to take time to get there. So I just want more people to take this journey with me. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to happen as quickly maybe as we want it to, but everything is possible when you put your mind to it and you put your focus on what can truly help and support where you desire to be. So go after those goals. Don't think that your dreams are too big or not possible, and stop allowing social media to be that validation for you, because at the end of the day, it's so far past that. You have to be the one to make it happen. So let's make it happen.